Okay, we're gonna look into those things that are causing people to have fever in marriage.
Yes,
You
that's
know, you
marriage
understand
fever, you
marriage
know.
fever. So what are those things? Just like exam fever those days. Man, I don't want to go
Gosh.
and take mathematics just to make me have exam fever. Wow. So now, I have some questions for you,
Okay.
baby. Please, I want you to tell to the public what is your opinion towards these questions, please. It has been said that a man should have everything and should be financially buoyant before getting down or bringing a wife in to settle down. So, what do you have to say about this?
Well, um, I have a limited acceptance towards that question. It is
Okay,
not ideal for a
okay,
man to have everything. In fact, I wonder what all these things are said to be. Is it not wealth, cars, building house? Sometimes
okay,
you take a look at it that it takes some men long time to achieve all this. So any
exactly.
man that is sitting at the corridor on the fence of achieving
Excuse
all
me.
this,
Yeah.
sorry, any man that
Yeah,
is
please help me
sitting
with
at the
my hanky. All right, thank you very
any man that is
much.
sitting at the fence of achieving all this
Yeah.
at the phase of getting married is
Okay.
making a mistake.
Okay.
Is making a mistake because of
Okay.
you may end up picking a woman that is just after your wealth.
Okay.
You may end up picking someone who is just coming in just because of you have made it.
Yeah.
I can attest to myself today, seated here, my beautiful wife. I
Wow.
had nothing. I had, in fact, owned nothing, and she's still there and always there. So
Uh,
lovely. So sometimes a young man, you shouldn't wait for you to gather everything. You may, at the point of you gathering everything, you may be clicking 45, 50 when I'm referencing to age. And at
yeah.
end, you see yourself, you didn't settle down. Okay, get it when you didn't get it.
Okay.
Eh? Just
Okay.
better, you just like pray to God and there will be open ways for you and
All
settle down
right.
early.
All right. Thank you very much. I think the same
I
goes
think
to.
I still have to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say to ladies out there that want to wait for a man that has everything, achieve everything to come and marry them? Some girls say that no, I want a man that is weighed without a cancer. Now, what advice do you have for such ladies? And what's your
All
opinion
right.
towards that?
Okay. Thank you very much. It's just my opinion. Okay. I've heard several times many women saying, "Man, I don't want to suffer. I just want to. I want to go and enjoy and all that. Fine is good, but you don't actually have to wait for all this to come, because sometimes my father did tell me then that you know that is it is he who has climbed at the top of the tree is afraid to fall down, and not he who is getting ready to climb a tree. Are you getting it? Meaning that he who is still on the ground getting ready to climb up has the faith of climbing, and even to climb even higher than he that is already there. You get it? So is a proverb that it has that is very meaningful. Are you getting it? So I advise ladies to don't actually wait when a man for a man to gather everything before you say yes, because actually one with God is majority. All those things will still come: houses, land, or again
Cars,
cars.
Bugatti,
you get,
Lamborghini, you know?
you get it. All those things that makes life beautiful we actually can. But after all, the most important thing is health. Good health is better than riches. Once there is good health, even God himself said that above all things he wished that we have good health. So good health is better than riches, is better than diamond, is better than silver
Silver
or
or gold.
gold. Because many people who wants to swim in the ocean of wealth actually get down there but regret, because when they get down there they see that the man you are even craving for, because he has everything, is sick. He can't even walk with his two legs. He's passing through or facing one big challenge or that, so
Some
it's
may not
not,
even be that loving.
it's so not
Yeah.
loving and all that. So please, you will always get at the top, we all meet at the top. Are you getting it? So start from where you are, start from what you have. God who multiplies will multiply it for you.
Abundantly.
Thank
I think
you.
both of them can now make it up
Yes,
together.
make it up together, and Wow.
So what do we have here now? List
All
again
right,
as a point of
thank you very much for that lovely answer you've given to us and your suggestion. So now we're going to look into financial disputes. Many homes today are passing through financial crisis. Okay, it's not my money, it's your money. It's my money, it's not your
you
money.
have to pay me back. You have to give me back.
See
You have
that
to pay.
that money when you borrow from me, better pay that money
You're talking
back.
about
Oh.
couples here. That's what
Pay,
you're doing.
pay me that money back.
Just imagine.
Mpa Nkechi.
You,
Mpa
you
Nkechi.
understand?
Okay, I'm giving you 1 week.
I'm telling you, you see husband and wife, they're like,
So now
God damn it.
we're gonna look into that. So please, honey, can you tell us what do you have to tell to the public concerning finances? How should couple manage their finance?
Okay, thank you very much, my darling wife.
Don't say that again.
My darling wife.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, I want to use this opportunity or this medium
Okay.
as an opinion to tell to couples out there,
Okay.
please manage your finances together.
Yeah.
Your wife should know what you have, and your husband should know what you have.
Okay.
The day you left your parents to come together
As
to become
couple.
one
Yeah.
as couple,
Yeah.
you're coming together to be transparent in your dealings,
Exactly.
to manage your finance together.
Okay.
Your
Alright.
accounts, you should know your accounts.
Okay, please. I want. Thank you very much. I still want to ask you something else here. Is it good for the husband to have his own account separate from that of his wife? Should the wife have her own account separate from that of the husband, or should both of them have one account? What do you have to say? I mean, bank accounts.
Okay, yes. What I'm to say there is this.
Okay.
Even though the wife is already running an account before she got married to the
Yes, of
Mr.
course.
Man. Now, it is obvious that they may open a joint account together.
Okay.
Yes, this account, they should have access to it. Now, the woman as well should also do what? Let the man know all the accounts that she's having, so that when money comes in, any money that if immediately they got, in fact, I always advise couple, whenever they are married,
Okay.
if possible, in that their honeymoon, this is where they need to say, oh baby, look at the account that I'm having, baby, look at this account, baby, look at this account, look at this account.
Okay.
By that time they know that, oh, truly they are now married. Say, look at this account, look at the account I have. You open up. So you can have your account, I can have my account, but I should know this account and even know the allowance that come into the account. And we should know
share
password, share
together,
accounts together. Yes.
Okay. I think you've made a nice point. It's always advisable for husband and wife to share the same account. Please, Spagnet is here today to help you, to give you their humble opinion that the home will be more peaceful if the wife knows how much the husband is having, and if the husband knows how much the wife is having. In fact, it is not your money, it is not his money.
Yes.
It is not your money.
Our money.
It is our money.
Yes.
So the money should be ours and not mine. So when the money is ours, you see that you have no dispute concerning finance.
Yes.
Okay, like my darling husband here. Okay, we don't talk what we don't do. We're talking, this is a practical lesson. Okay, he doesn't have anything secret concerning his finance. I am in charge of his finance and he's in charge of my finance, and our finance, my finance and his finance is our finance. So finances are now that. So you see, so money should be kept in one I don't mean it should be kept in one bank account, but there should be transparency over where the money is being kept. Are you getting it? And how much is in it? And when you want to plan, you plan together. You get?
That's when we're talking about planning. We're coming there.
Yeah, you plan together how to spend the money. Okay, so please put your money together and things will move well.
Let me also ask you a question. You know, we are talking about couples here.
Okay.
Now, and remember, we're talking about male and female.
Yeah.
That makes couple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, as a woman, tell me sincerely, do you people like sharing your account with your husband?
Well,
Yes, I know we are transparent
okay,
positively, but what can you say about women out there?
okay.
Is this, in fact, when before you,
I've gotten your question. Is okay. All
okay,
right. Let's deal it now. Okay. Look at how it goes. Naturally, women out there, we don't like to share our, in fact, we don't like our husbands to know how much we have in our accounts.
Okay.
Why? Because so that we can send money to our mommy, we can send money to our brothers, we can send money to our relatives even without our husbands knowing. And most times when our husbands gives us money to go to market, sometimes if it is 20,000, you now say that 20,000, I'll remove 10,000, keep somewhere. I'll not use 10,000, you get, and then buy all the things. I'll manage it and get all the, but all those things are good to maybe manage the money, but the husband should still know that you reserved that money. You get, that is transparency now, but we're coming to that. So now, naturally, women don't like their husbands to know how much they have, or even to open up how much is in their account. But today, Spagnet is telling you that it is a wrong act.
now let me ask a question. Thank you
Okay.
very much for doing justice to that
All right,
question.
thank you very
You said
much.
it's a wrong act, right?
Yes.
Now, let us like look into the what makes it a wrong act. Does it have any negative growth of the family financially?
Yes, of course. It has a very wide negative influence. Why? Because the man will keep, struggling, not knowing that the woman has money. I getting in her purse. So maybe there's something that the family needs to do. Instead of the woman to open up, she'll still hide it, leaving the man to struggle alone and all that.
I think yes, you're right. I've seen a case like that where even to the extent they lost their child. Why the
Okay.
woman is having money, but she prepared it for her birthday.
Okay.
Why the child is very sick, and she kept that money to make sure she actualized that birthday.
Can you
But
imagine?
if there's this transparency, they will know that they
Yes.
have such money, and one will be able to arrest one's mentality. To please,
Yes.
let's use it for the child.
Exactly.
I think you're right.
Yes, you see, so this it has a lot of negative influence, and can affect your home. So please, if you are this type that keeps money, you don't want your husband to know about it, is a wrong act. It's going to take you backward. So but when two together, you plan, you move forward, you see that you'll be able to achieve so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
my darling, for giving us this contribution. So what do you have to say about transparency?
Okay, that's finally, if I'm not mistaken,
Finally, yeah,
transparency.
yeah.
It is to be so difficult for men to play a role here. Sometimes men feel like when they are the boss, the wife has nothing to say concerning their in and out.
Okay.
A man will say that I have the right to go around after I control the home. When you start living your home like that, then you are withdrawing the blessings of God from your home. Any man that lives such way in his home can never succeed. You may think that you are making it, but
Okay.
mind you, your offsprings will come to haunt you.
Exactly.
There's not two ways.
Exactly.
It seems as if you're moving well.
Okay. That's exactly true. Okay. Thank you very much. But what do you have to say about men that password? Okay, they'll use different password.
Okay.
To lock their phones.
phone.
They don't want their wives to get access to. What do you have to say about that concerning transparency?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Any man that is playing such role, I am in charge to tell you that particular act. Any man that is in such act
Okay.
is having an affair outside. There's no two ways. If he's
Really?
not having, that's number one. If he's not having an affair outside with a woman, then he's having negative chat with women. There's no two ways.
Does it mean that when a man lock
Passworded his phone.
no, lock, yes, with different password, does it mean that that's the man is actually doing something outside?
Why will
I don't get
a
it.
man lock his phone and the woman cannot lay hand on the phone? And mind you, any man, trace such man, the wife cannot lay hand on that phone.
What if it's out of being disciplined? Maybe the man wants to discipline his wife. He doesn't want him to touch the phone. Doesn't mean that there's something inside there, but just out of discipline.
That's why Spagnet is here to tell us that it's wrong. Why it's wrong is this: something may happen one day at home, and the only solution to save your home is for your wife to pick your phone and dial a number. But for the very fact she's not having access to the passworded phone, the problem will escalate and you may be destroyed. That's number one. Secondly is this, just like you asked, a man, yes, can lock the phone. Yes, maybe because of office, business, maybe, yes, my phone is passworded, but my wife knows my password. You can see, so it's passworded, but my wife knows my password. Because of, I may go to office and I may drop it on my desk, and somebody can easily pick it and frame me up. So there's a very good reason for you to password your phone, not your phone to be passworded to your wife.
Wow, that's a very nice point. Thank you very much, in fact, for telling us that we have a lot to do. When a man is passwording his phone, actually there is something. Yes, that's true. Thank you very much for that. So therefore we are advising you today, if you're this type that's been doing this out of free mind, you don't have anything in mind, there's no negative, no cats in your bag or whatever, okay, you just want to password your phone because of whatever and whatever, and then your wife is not aware of the password.
Watch yourself.
Please stop that act today, okay? It's not good. You're keeping the woman, the woman will start feeling otherwise when there is nothing.
And it's not transparency anymore. It's not. Because when we talk about transparency, you must be transparent to the core. That is it.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
What about men that will go out and they will not tell their wife exactly where they are? Is that a good act?
It's a very bad act. It's also lack of transparency. That is it.
Yeah.
So when a man is behaving such way, automatically there's a problem. The home is having a very big trouble.
Yeah. Okay, please, we are advising men today, please, wherever you're going out, let your wife know where you are going to, okay? Because something can actually happen, and it's your wife that knows your whereabouts, and she'll be the one to save you.
Even as it stands now, even in your office, and you want something happen, and automatically you want to make a move that came suddenly, the first person you should inform about that movement should be your wife.
Exactly.
And we don't want to go that much further. Else, if not, I could have let us know a story that happened. A man was saved in a hotel because of he communicates mutually with his wife. If not, so that man could have lost his life. And the wife saved him in that hotel.
All right, thank you very much for this wonderful contribution.
Thank you very much.
We're going to call it a day because there are so many to talk about transparency, and we'll be dealing with that, gradually. We'll talk about other things that has to do with transparency. Men, sometimes their phone will ring, they'll go out to answer the call.
That's another thing.
They don't want to answer the call in front of their wife. Doesn't mean it's just a normal call, or actually there's something there. Okay,
something is there
actually. So if you're the type that do run out from your wife to answer a call, please stop that act today. Remember, we are looking at you having a peaceful home, a loving home, a transparent home,
a blessed home,
so that God will dwell in your midst. The Bible says, whoever that finds a wife
finds a good thing and obtaineth favor from God.
So please, let's do it in a godly way. Let's be mindful of everything we do. Let's love each other. Let's learn each other. Let's respect each other. Let's make each other happy, just like
and let's love abide.
Yes, let's love abide. So that is very important. So we're gonna call it a day today with Spagnet.
Thank you very much.
We'll come back with other questions later.
And that is Marriage Fever Part 2. Bye.
Catch you.
'Cause our love would last forever. You and I.